I like how whenever Banjo rolls, the Kazooie gets out for no reason. I think she'd be safer in the backpack, but she gets out so she can cover her head.
I think she wants to be part of the roll because she knows Banjo can't do it well by himself. You know, actually, in the first game when Banjo rolls, he doesn't roll. He rolls like completely straight and you can't curve it. So maybe Kazooie realized that he can't roll properly and is coming out to help him. Also, hi Banjo-Tooie. We have super special guest Nathan, and then we have average guest George.
Yay! Guest.
I'm super special.
Yeah, I have my friend Nathan and guest George.
But
so we
also
didn't. I didn't talk about it last time, but these boots that we unlocked like make you jump really high and stuff. They're cool.
Are they like
Also,
Air Jordans?
They're like Air Jordans, but they're like dinosaur time, so they're like Air old Michael Jordans.
Ah.
Like think Space Jam, but it's more of like prehistoric Jam.
Ah,
It's like-
so,
it's like-
so sort of like a Shaq movie then.
Instead of like Looney Tunes characters, it's like Land Before Time characters.
Oh, that
That
sounds
actually be-
horrible.
Yeah, that would actually be a horrible movie. And you know what? I'll forgive you, George. I'll forgive you just because you're just so darn charming. Just know that you cost me a chance at friendship with Adamless Lapdog.
But no, I didn't. He was kind of a jerk, I think.
I think I was totally in the wrong there, because if I would have courted him better, he would have been here now. So this dinosaur wants you to fill up his little area with water because he's too lazy to get out, and by too lazy I mean his skin will burn if he gets out, apparently. So you're supposed to go fill up his water. It happens in a different world. When it happens, you're supposed to come back and swim down there, and you're able to get that Cheeto page because it's too high for us to jump to right now. But it's kind of a pain in the butt to come back at the time when the game would want us to. And by that I just mean it's minorly inconvenienced us. And we're not going to be minorly inconvenienced by a piece of paper. So you can either trick it out and shoot a Clockwork Kazooie egg at it, and everything works out perfectly, or you can do a trick jump later with a move you get, and that's what I'm going to do just because I suck at aiming. I spent 10 minutes trying to shoot slow-moving fish. Is that what it was?
I thought we were supposed to be killing the pig.
If we were killing the pig, I would have done a damn good job at it. Oh shit!
Last time I was here, there were pirates and junk.
Well, you see, have you ever heard
you
of
have never
de-evolution?
studied history, because first there was pirates, then there was dinosaurs, then
I never studied
the
history.
future.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen One Piece?
Yes, exactly. They went to a dinosaur island,
Mm-hmm.
and that happened after pirates happened.
Exactly. Have you ever watched the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Unfortunately.
Oh, repeatedly.
Oh wait, there's actually two things I'd like to mention about that movie. One, de-evolution, and two, oh my god, does that movie have like the most awkward thing in it?
What part?
So you know how Bowser's evil plan is to like merge the dimensions so he can live in the dimension that doesn't suck?
Yeah.
So when they merge dimensions,
Oh, they destroy the Twin Towers, I remember.
yeah, they show a shot of New York, and like everything's fine. The only thing that isn't is the Twin Towers disappear and become Bowser's Tower. Now there's something that's extra amazing on top of that. I once knew this like weird conspiracy theorist guy, and his favorite conspiracy theory was that these dinosaur lizard men were responsible for 9/11.
What?
Yes. So, King Koopa, aka King of the Dinosaur Lizardmen Turtles, is responsible for 9/11. Also, we may be a dinosaur. That might have just happened while we were talking about Mario's. So, dinosaur. We're a baby dinosaur. Aren't we cute?
I've
fat
seen
thighs.
uglier things, I think.
Okay. So, we suck at being a dinosaur, so as a dinosaur, you need to go talk to one of the enemies in the level to learn how to growl. They'll still try to hurt you, by the way. Because dinosaurs are dicks. If you've never been... Yeah. So, there's not much to do as a baby dinosaur unless you want to roll around town being a baby dinosaur, which, honestly, is kind
Who
of
wouldn't?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all we really need to do is there's a Cheeto page to come grab in here, and maybe a little historical document to learn from. You know how it is.
Yep.
Oh, that wasn't the right door at all, actually. Those doors can only be opened up by the baby. Actually, we're up here right now. Why am I running away? Because there's something we need to get over here. Oh, there was this caveman we killed in here, and he gave us a jiggy. Tribe called the Rock Nuts. Once you kill all... Oh, that's why we didn't come here. I don't know the growling code. Once you kill all of them, you get a jiggy. Kill them by
Growling's
getting
complicated.
Kazooie eggs behind them and blowing them up because they don't have armor on their butts. Was this the right one? Was this the one I walked in before? Do you guys... Huh?
I don't know. Is it?
What'd you say?
No,
it wasn't. This was the one I walked in before.
Okay.
I somehow managed to forget. And I also forgot what I was talking about entirely. So,
Dinosaur
something
lizard
to do
man
with
responsible
dinosaurs
for 9/11.
or bears or birds or something.
I think Nathan had the right idea. Who wants to talk about dinosaur lizard men being responsible for 9/11? What could be a better topic of
Is that like
conversation?
a common conspiracy theory? Because I never heard of that.
You know, we looked it up after we heard about this, and there were a bunch of videos on YouTube of people like, "Oh, this is true! Look, I recorded this news feed, and the guy's eyes go red for a second, and they like clearly photoshopped him to like look like a lizard. They're like, look at him! He's clearly a lizard man in disguise!" And this was like back from like when 9/11 was like still
A thing.
and yeah. It's no longer
Well,
a thing.
well,
We've
it is.
all
Well, it
forgotten.
is still a thing. There is still the month of September, and they haven't removed the 11th day of it.
Out of respect for September 11th, they remove the date entirely. So I don't think I ever mentioned it, but if you walk up to the signs and press B, they give you information, and that one tells you the code to open this thing. You do a normal roar by hitting B, and if you hold it, you do a long roar. So you just do what the sign tells you, and you get a jiggy. Also, you don't take fall damage as a dinosaur, and you can't drown.
Yeah, just like a real dinosaur.
Well, real dinosaurs couldn't drown in water. It took like tar to drown them.
And meteorites.
There were so many meteorites they drowned in it, and
Yeah.
just being cold in general. There was a bunch of cold and they couldn't breathe. What if you can take the work pad as a dinosaur? You can, neat. Because we're done being a baby dinosaur. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Am I right?
Wait. I've got a theory. You know the way that in Jurassic Park they said that dinosaurs evolved into birds? Do you think if we just set the game down with Banjo as a dinosaur, we could end up with Kazooie? Eventually.
Well, yes.
Yes.
As somebody who knows how programming works and has scoured the code of this game, I see no reason why you're right.
Yeah, just set your N64's internal clock, because it had one forward 65 million years.
Just play Majora's, like, find a way to smash two N64s together at the same time and play Majora's Mask on one so it has a functioning clock. Oh,
Yeah.
but we can only get like 3 days ahead, and then we have to reset it. 4 days
yeah.
if we like do the 4th day sheet.
Okay, was there ever a version of Chrono Trigger up for the N64?
Well, there was this thing before the N64 called the N63.
Ooh, that... Yeah, I remember that.
So we merged a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo 64. Nathan, do you know anything about electrical engineering?
I shocked myself one time.
That's perfect.
Alright.
I'm going to send you my Super Nintendo and my Nintendo 64, and I want you to make a console out of them that you can play 2 games on at once, and they interact with each other somehow.
Sweet. I'll go get my hot glue gun and duct tape.
Awesome. So, why are we even bothering to do this? We have something more important to do. How about we get back at this... Let's make her house bigger.
Let's.
Just give her more square footage.
Yeah.
If they're-
Say-
Let's also make her
Aren't they
bigger.
supposed to be rivals?
They are rivals.
Why is
Yeah,
making
but-
her house bigger then?
So that it'll take her longer to clean.
Now she has to pay more on rent because the square footage is bigger, and she can't afford it. Ooh, because all she asks for is little pink animals. I don't think those are affordable.
Does that also make her bigger?
I think so. We can do some science when we get there, because I always assumed it did. But every time I go in there, I look at it, I'm like, she doesn't look that much bigger. Maybe.
I think this looks like a job for Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Dear Bill Nye the Science Guy, please come play Banjo. Oh my God. Just get Banjo-Tooie to star in Bill Nye. I said that right. Don't rewind the video. I said it right. And if you heard otherwise, you heard wrong.
All right.
Oh, by the way, these Triceratops needs help, and that one was too small, so we made them bigger. Problem solved. How do you guys feel? Do you guys want to go and save this entire Triceratops family right now?
I wouldn't be against it.
Well, we're not.
Oh.
Cause you know who claimed to love Triceratops? Sam the Greek. You know who told me not to save the Triceratops until he can see it because he's greedy and wants all the fame?
Your roommate?
Bill Nye the Science Guy?
Both of those answers were probably incorrect. If this was a test, you would have made a 50. But this isn't a test, so
yeah, but there's
gold
two of
stars
us,
for
so
everyone.
our two 50s combined would have been 100. We aced
But
it.
that means only one of you can get 100, though.
I'm okay with being the one who gets 100.
Okay.
I'm okay with
Nathan you
getting
did
a
horrible
0.
on your test. You're grounded.
You can't ground me.
Why not? Give me
I don't
live
in your goddamn
762
house.
good reason. What?
I don't live in your goddamn house.
You want to be roommates?
Not really.
You're
sure?
grounded.
Oh, damn it, George. Never let me have any fun.
No, Nathan, I mean you're grounded. You said earlier you shocked the shit out of yourself, so I grounded you so you can't get shocked again.
My God. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
stick a
because,
fork
you know,
in the
ground
electric
types are immune to electric.
That's exactly what I meant. There was nothing else that I... Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so let's do science without Bill Nye, so we're probably gonna, like, fail it or something, I don't know. And see if she got bigger, because we made her house bigger. And I always just... Because, look, this place is much bigger, so I always assumed they just, like, upscaled it, but... Is she herself bigger? Was she always this size?
I don't think so.
So I guess we made her bigger.
Hooray!
Oh, whoop, I actually didn't mean to fall in, but I guess we fell in. So, because her house is bigger, we become a bigger dinosaur! Yay! Big T-Rex! Ripped her shorts a little bit. Also, the camera zoomed in because she's bigger.
Woo!
They probably didn't want you staring at her tits.
You also got
Well-
some fat-ass hips for a dinosaur.
Hey, whoa. I'm trying to hide the weight well.
Sorry.
That's why I wear yellow. So, do you guys like dinosaurs?
I went to a dinosaur museum once.
Did you think they were cool?
Well, they didn't actually have any dinosaurs in it, just a bunch of skeletons.
Well, that's dumb. That's false advertising. You could sue them,
I know.
you know. But you're not American,
I did.
so you probably can't sue them. So, I want you to name all the cool things you think dinosaurs were capable of doing.
They could hide at school, and then all of the kids who stayed behind after school could learn about friendship and imagination, and then they would sing a goodbye song.
But they're also scary, right? They could scare cavemen,
Oh
right?
yeah, that thing was fucking terrifying. I mean, not as scary as children who like staying behind after school to hang about with a dinosaur, but
Who was potentially a pedophile.
I don't think he was. He didn't have a penis. And trust me, I checked.
Was it a thorough check?
So
Oh, it
we
was the most thorough.
listed a couple things you could do as a dinosaur, right?
Yeah,
You could samba.
sure.
Oh, you could samba, yeah. Why haven't we mentioned that? The fuck, Nathan? That's like your thing. It's like you have a little corner or something. Like a little corner. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. So, we've completely done everything you need to do as a big dinosaur. You scare a caveman, push a button, and you're done.
Great gameplay.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes. Like,
Because whenever I think of dinosaur, that's what I think.
Yeah, that's one of my complaints with Banjo-Tooie. They come up with a lot of neat things, but they just don't, like, do enough with them. Because it's like, hey, you've made this neat thing for the game. What should we do with it? I don't know, push a button and scare a caveman. Maybe we'll want to do other... No other dinosaur stuff. Like, oh... Like...
You know, I kind of hoped Rare kept the theme with having dinosaurs in all their Nintendo 64 games.
Wait, was there a dinosaur in Banjo-Kazooie?
Was there?
I don't think so.
You played the game, Zach.
I know Mumbo mentioned a dinosaur because it was sort of a joke thing whenever he kept turning you into a washing machine. In one of them, he was just like, "I'm gonna turn you into an awesome dinosaur, and then you can stomp around and things because you did the secret." And then he turned you into a washing machine, and then he's like, "Oh, guess you'll just have to wait for the next game."
Yeah, he's like, "This transformation's too cool for this game." Oh shit! I always forget that there's not a path there. I think we're close to the ground. Yeah, we lived. Good game.
Yay.
Good game. Yeah, so I always forget the way up to the top. Don't tell anybody. Okay?
BRB going on Twitter.
No!
Are we allowed to do other things while instead of watching you play? Because yeah, I'm gonna open Cave Story and get angry at it.
Wait, why would you get angry at Cave Story?
Because it's difficult.
It's not that difficult.
It is if you've got ham for hands.
Oh, you have ham for hands?
I do. It's delicious, but inconvenient.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Wouldn't you guys rather us watch the dinosaur scourge of Pterodactyl Land?
The what are we going to bring about the extinction of the dinosaurs?
No.
Because if this game is saying that a bear brought about the end of dinosaurs, I'm suing them for stealing my idea.
Oh, how would you feel about beating up a concerned parent? Oh, God. I don't know, George. Do you have anything against beating up concerned parents?
Not really, no.
Okay, that's good. That's very good.
They should be able to handle it.
Is it vomiting on you?
Do you want the real answer or the joke answer? Because they're both yes. Actually, it might be snot. Although, it might not.
That's not much of an improvement, in all honesty.
Because I don't think she uses the pink one again. But she fires snot at you when you fight her, because, oops, I spoiled the boss! The boss of Pterodactyl Land is a pterodactyl named Terry.
I don't get it.
But she says we've stolen her eggs. Have we done that?
You've stolen a bunch of eggs.
But do you think they're pterodactyl eggs?
They could
be.
You
never know, they might be. For all you know, they could be echidna or platypus eggs.
Oh, I believe you mean enchilada.
Oh, I bet.
It's like, oh, yeah, she totally does vomit on you. The pink one is vomit. So, how do you feel that we defeat her using the possible pterodactyl eggs?
That's just hilarious irony.
Well, yeah.
Also,
So
if she's a girl, why is her name Terry? That just seems silly.
Actually, I don't know if it's supposed to be a girl or a guy. I always assume it's a girl, like it's the mother, but it might not be? I think it's mentioned that it's the mother. Yeah, so Terry isn't that hard of a fight. You just have to dodge her shots, which is really easy to do if you just walk around in circles, because she has the same kind of programming that Grunty does to hit you with in the first game, I think. Then she'll try to fly around the area of the rim, the perimeter, if you were to use the words properly, and then you just shoot eggs at her, and then you kill her snot monsters. Because that's supposed to make the fight harder somehow, by giving you the chance to heal, because these things drop health when you kill all of them?
Yep.
And I don't know exactly. Oh, there's one left, but... Oh, he hit me! He hit me! Good job, boss. You did it.
Well done.
did it.
I think the boss hit you earlier too. I don't remember.
No,
I,
no.
I think that counts as a moral victory for the boss.
You must give the boss a jiggy.
Okay, you can have one of my jiggies. I surrender it. So, how do you feel about killing a concerned parent? Should we just off him?
Well, you kind of just did, so.
No, it's not dead yet. This is like the choice of Banjo-Tooie. Do you kill the parent or do you not kill the parent?
Wait, there's a moral choice system in this game?
God, no.
Yeah, it invented it. Mass Effect, complete ripoff of Banjo-Tooie.
You get one choice: kill the parent or don't kill the parent. Still more in depth than Mass Effect.
I will argue with you for days about that, but let's just continue on with this Let's Play, shall we?
How about we don't, and we just have a smackdown right here and now. I just beat up a pterodactyl. What'd you do today?
I ate macaroni and cheese.
Oh, well, you went. Damn, I want macaroni and cheese. That sounds good. Love macaroni and cheese. Especially when it's like the, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the thicker macaroni and cheese. Does that make any sense outside of my head?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, that shit's good, yeah. I hear good stuff about oven-baked macaroni and cheese, but where can I find the time? Am I right?
I have no idea what either of you are talking about.
Oh, also, we saved the dinosaur, and now its eggs need to be hatched. It's a shame we don't have someone capable of hatching eggs, am I right?
That's true. Turn into a big dinosaur and then sit on them.
George?
Yes?
It's a good idea.
Yay.
Also, you get 2 jiggies for beating this boss for some reason.
2
Oh.
jiggies?
Yeah, you get the jiggy for beating the boss, and then there's a jiggy, like, hidden underneath its nest. Not really hidden all that well. I don't know why they did that.
Fucking hoarder, Jesus.
So, do you guys wanna save the dinosaur eggs real quick?
Yeah, alright.
I guess.
We could also go to sleep if you wanted. I'm actually not tired, but
What the? Well, yeah, I think that's what your subscribers want to hear. Sleeping.
yeah, let's just go to bed.
Alright.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Just kidding, guys. We're not really going to sleep. Okay, so Nathan and I aren't going to sleep. So Nathan,
Yes.
let's talk about something the fans have been asking for. When are we going to do an interview?
How many fans have asked for that?
Well, let's just say the biggest one. It's me. I want to know.
Zach, you can't be your own fan.
Who said I was talking about my fans?
Well, I have such a full schedule ahead of me. I don't know when I could fill you in with such a busy interview schedule I have.
Well, have you ever thought about like, what if I told you I know Adam West Lapdog?
No, you don't.
What if I told you I once talked with Adam West Lapdog for like 10 minutes?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's true.
I met that Adam West Lapdog guy once in Ohio a couple years ago.
Oh, how was it? Oh, we're not gonna be able to get to that. That's dumb.
He was a dick.
Oh, was he? I heard he ate wasabi or something. He really liked it.
Oh yeah, he loved it. He couldn't get enough of it.
Dear Adam West Lapdog fans, send him wasabi. I've heard that he frequents Walmarts.
Just send your wasabi to Adam West Lapdog at AdamWestLapdog.slappydog.
Adam West Slappy Dog at
Walmart.
slappydog.walmart.com
/gov.
/gov. So how about Walmart? How do you
I
People
went
shop
there
there.
once.
You went to a Walmart once?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they don't have it in Switzerland. Where do you live?
At my house.
Oh, okay. Well, of course they don't have a Walmart in your house. That's like That's like some swanky ass shit there. Oh, and why didn't I think about that? I'm a dummy. I'm trying to think where
Why
all
didn't
the
you
eggs
think
are.
about putting
We
a
were-
Walmart in your house?
Yes. I actually haven't built my house yet, so... Oh, god damn it! So, we want to go hatch all the eggs. Kazooie has recently learned the miracle of life, how to hatch eggs. You gotta fly to that one, because it's just a bit out of your jumping range for some fucking reason. And then I fucked it up.
You would think she would be able to just like run and fly, but apparently she's a shitty bird.
Kazooie is kind of a shitty bird. You know what? Anybody who argues otherwise that Kazooie isn't a shitty bird is wrong. Oh, also, these are the Oogle Boogles.
Are they
They're,
related to Unga Bunga?
They're actually... The Unga Bungas are their enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't know! There's 3 tribes in Pterodactyl land. There's the Oogle Boogles, the Rock Nuts, and the Unga Bungas. Oh, actually, no, you do know about the Unga Bungas.
Yeah!
We saw them early... Yeah, I forgot about
That's
that.
the only reason I knew about the Unga Bungas.
I thought you were just mentioning it because Unga Bunga's hilarious.
No.
Yeah, the Unga Bungas are these guys' enemies. In fact, that guy that we scared earlier, he was standing in front of their cave, not letting them get out. So they're in here freezing to death because it's apparently freezing in here. And now he's going to tell us about his problems because I accidentally got too close to him. Motherfucker. So they're freezing and starving to death because that one guy was standing in their way. And now they're afraid to go outside. Either that or they're too hungry or something. So,
And that's how humanity went extinct.
Exactly. So, we could help them now. We have... Or actually, we can't help them now. My bad. We don't have what we need to completely help them. So we're gonna let them freeze and starve for a bit longer, even though we could warm them up because you know we have like fire eggs and bullshit. But no, we're just gonna leave them there for dead.
You're good.
Hopefully they'll be fine later. Yeah, but these are the Unga Bungas. This guy's an Unga Bunga. Does this look like an Unga Bunga to you, Nathan?
Yeah, it looks like he plays esports.
He's also the face of esports. Oh, can we get up there as Kazooie? I hope. Kazooie. Kazooie gets a better jumping move later on in the game that makes playing as Kazooie much better. Because right now she just doesn't have like the jumping potential that Banjo has at the moment because of Banjo's double jump glitch, which is kind of funny.
Well, bears are natural double jumpers.
They are.
That's why they call it bear skitball. Am I right? Am I right?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know anything about Sparts, so...
Sparts.
About Sparts ball.
Burst. Sparts. Wait, can we get out of here as Kazooie? Uh-oh. We might need to get Banjo to help us get out of here. Fuck, I might have actually just locked Kazooie in here.
Are you stuck?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
So, George, you want to tell everyone about the perils of locking Kazooie in?
Yeah. Don't do it. Otherwise, Banjo will have to be the hero himself.
Beautiful rotation.
And
I give you an 87.
so many deaths on the way here.
Yeah, it definitely took us longer than like a minute and a half to walk up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had already messed up actually, because normally I like to leave Banjo right next to the entrance of Pterodactyl's cave, but I fucked that up. I fucked everything up, so it was okay because we already messed up, right? That makes it okay.
Sure. Two wrongs make a right.
Also, there's a back way out of that
It's
cave.
just like math.
Actually, that is just like math. There's a back way out of that cave. We've walked by the cave, I'm sorry. There's a back way out of the cave, but you're unable to get out of it because there's a button you need to push to open up the back way. And we've walked by the cave that takes you into that area that lets you push the button to make the back way, but I've passed it up several times this episode, and we've walked by the cave. Did that make any sense outside of my head? Here, let me answer that question. No, it did not. I'm sorry.
It might have done. I wasn't listening.
Oh, Nathan, did it make sense?
Bacon.
Oh, bacon. I like that stuff. And so I'd already messed up. Because normally whenever you play this, if you want to be like super pro speedrunner guy, which I'm definitely not, You totally want to leave, and I didn't mean that sarcastically. I meant that I'm not. You want to leave Banjo right here, because it's the most convenient way to get this done. Just split up right here and leave Banjo here, and then just let Kazooie go do her thing. Hopefully she hits water. She hit water. Good. You could flip-flap forever with Kazooie, so there's actually no danger of her ever hitting the ground and taking damage, as long as you flip-flap. But I didn't flip-flap. Flip-flap, pressing A twice. Don't ask why I know the name.
Okay.
Why'd you ask, George?
I didn't.
Oh.
You did in your mind.
Oh,
So, George, you recently got a YouTube page.
I did.
Have you been using that thing?
I favorited a video once.
What video did you favorite?
I forget.
Was it a good video?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh.
I don't know how to watch videos on YouTube. I'm still fairly new to it.
I'll show you how to do it later.
Oh, thanks.
Once you become a high enough level, you can make videos.
Ooh.
Or you can do what I do and write off the fame of having the word Adam West Slapdog in the title of a video.
No, that doesn't seem like a thing anyone should do.
Yeah. So, all of that hassle that we just went through was just to get this egg again. So there's only one egg left, isn't that good? It's good!
Yay, eggs. Omelets.
Did I ever mention that we were saving pterodactyls' babies? I mentioned that, right?
Pretty sure you did.
Well,
Okay.
You mentioned that pterodactyl was a dinosaur.
That's probably good enough.
Probably.
Probably? Anything probably?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I don't have Nathan's opinion, so right now we're like 0-0.
Yes.
Oh, now it's a yes. Because, like, 2 maybes and a yes makes it a yes. So this is the last egg. It's right here. Let me tell you why. Oh, wait, we need Kazooie up here. I forgot Banjo doesn't know how to hatch eggs. God damn it, Kazooie. Or, I guess Banjo would be the one I should be mad at, but fucking Kazooie, right? Am I right? Like,
Yeah.
Kazooie sucks bird seed.
Yeah.
And female birds, I tell you.
I mean, Banjo should be able to hatch an egg. I mean, bears... bear eggs... are, like...
Bear eggs are a
They're a delicacy in some countries.
Thank you. I was trying to remember what the word was. And delicacy wasn't coming to my mind, but exotic was. So I was trying to think of all the words that sound like exotic, and I was getting to bad places. Bad places.
Exelicacy.
Ecstasy.
Yeah.
So you always want to save this egg for last, because your last baby that you hatch is going to come out fucking huge. And it's too heavy to fly itself. Also, Pterodactyl's going to make a joke that you should probably just hit it with a grenade egg to make it smaller. Because, you know, she's a good mother / possible father.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason you want to save this egg for last is because you're going to have to carry her back to the nest. And this is the most convenient place to carry her back to the nest to. So it's just a matter of saving yourself the hassle of having to get Banjo up to the nest, even though there's a warp pad next to the nest, so it really isn't much of a trouble. But You ever have to explain yourself and realize how pointless everything is?
Yes.
I'm gonna kill myself. Like as soon as this episode's done.
Wait, I shouldn't find that funny. I mean, no, don't do it.
Oh, I finally made a good joke. That's good. Get the hell out of here. Let's see how far she flies, because I think she flies to where she's supposed to... Yeah, there we go. Got some good distance on that one.
Well done.
So there we go. We've single-handedly defeated Terry, stole the Jiggy from underneath her, and saved her babies.
You know, technically it was Kazooie who beat Terry.
Episode's over. Fuck you.